we enjoy doing poetry and sharing from our soul with anyone, everyone, anytime we can. This piece by Radcliffe Bailey inspired me in such a way as far as music is concerned. So the title of my piece is Music. My mind is set on a certain tune. It's a tune I carry on my mind and my heart and my soul. Different instruments make the sound different, from the piano to the trumpet to the saxophone. How colorful can the music be when it takes on a different note and tune? Sometimes the music can take me far away to adventures unknown. Sometimes it can be just as relaxing as a quiet night under the stars. Music is put together like a quilt made by hand. It takes on the characteristics of the owner. The hooks in a song allow me to feel and secretly touch the heart of the musician. Music. How inspiring is that? Thank you. Well, when I looked at the different things, like some of you pointed out, the instrument and the bags for travel, the quilts, and how sometimes back in the days, women actually quilted by hand. Now they have machines for that, and I can't work none of that either. So, and the hooks on the wall. Even though it made me think about fishing, it also made me think about, like I said, the hooks in songs and different things to catch your attention and keep your mind to whatever's going on in that particular song. So just different things, as we all had already pointed out, traveling and what have you. Music allows you to travel to places that you have no idea that you might not get to go to individually, but you can go in your mind, you can go in your heart to these different places with travel, with music. A lot of people realize that music is just a story that people tell about different things in their lives. So it's personal.
This here nice spot on this line here, this here is mine, and it's mine forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. My toes ache. I don't think they were meant to stay like this. Maybe if I just move my pinky, I might fall and lose my spot. I know you waiting for me to move, but I won't move, I'm not going to move. My neck cramps. Sitting here, I wonder what's behind me. But if I move, I might lose my spot, and I know you want my spot, and you can't have my spot, it is mine. Maybe one day when nobody's looking, I might move. Maybe today, in the dusk of my life, okay, I'm ready. Nobody's looking, nobody's near, eyeing my spot. But wait, I never learned to fly.
Wow.
Do you think that material things aren't necessary to hold on to at a certain point?
No, I think material things are necessary to hold on to, because it's what sets humans aside from other animals, because we are the being that God created that gave us the insight to clothe ourselves and to carry items. But I think we have to have the importance in why do we have it instead of just the accumulation of things. You can have a closet full of a lot and have nothing. But you can have 2, 3 good pieces that mean something, and that will, you walk in the room, people will stop and look, versus just because you have a label. That's just.
When you look at me, what do you see? Do you see only my darkness? Do you see only sable shadows lacking true form? Pitch tunnel walls leading to a murky end? Black coffee stains, no sugar, no cream, just cold and black. Puddles of ebony ink splashed across a canvas of light. I ask you, no, I beg you to take the time to see me. See more than my darkness. See the variations of my hues, the light to the dark, the rainbow that I've absorbed. Do you see it? I'm not just blackness and gray. You see, I'm the orange to your blue. I am the purple to your yellow and the green to your red. I've got the blues like Ray, Etta, and Bessie, mixed with the greens of Badu's eyes and envy, surrounded by the warmth of white simmering coals, all under the cover of a starless midnight sky. So see me. For to see me is to know that my strength is an elusive illusion. Know my softness. Learn my vulnerabilities. I am thin-skinned. Handle with care or not at all. For each shadow and imperfection gives way to each of my flaws and weaknesses. My scars make me unique. My imperfections give me character. It is through my vulnerabilities that I have developed strength, and through my Creator that I am. Do you see me? Because I see you. I see your glances gliding past but never on me. I hear your adoring whispers for all that surrounds me but never for me. I feel the drought as you pass by, never stopping to drink of my beauty. But it is here. Beneath the cover of my starless midnight sky lies my story. You don't know it, but that doesn't mean I don't have one. You haven't heard it, but that doesn't mean that it's any less compelling. And even without validation, understanding, or confirmation, I still am. I'm here. I'm relevant. I have value. So see me. This piece caught my eye. So as I'm looking at it, I did pretty much like you guys did. I'm like, ooh, there's an ear. Oh, I see letters. I'm seeing the outline of a broom. I'm seeing all these different things because I took the time to stop and investigate. I read the information about the piece. And as I'm reading it, for some reason, I thought stone, rock, metal. But it turns out that this piece is actually printed on vellum, which is a really, really soft, light fabric. This is a synthetic vellum, but back in the day, vellum was actually cow skin. So that's why I mentioned the piece about being thin-skinned, because it's actually a very delicate piece. I also kind of put it on as a person. I'm not sure if maybe I'm the only one, but there's been times in my life where I felt invisible, where I felt like people don't see me, they don't value me, I'm talking but they don't hear me, I'm here but they don't see me, but I'm still valuable, I'm still valid, I'm here, and I mean something, and I have a story. If people would just pause and take the time to hear my story and to see me.
I behold you, woman, basking in the glow of femininity, at one with nature in harmony, peace in your soul, tranquility. Humanity's garden began as seeds that flowered in the fruit of your womb. Your bosom is the resting place for kings who drink from the milk of your mind. You are womankind. Nature and humanity ignite in you. Confidence is the smell of your sweet perfume. Red tulips drip from your lip like sugar in the smile of your heart. Smart. You are a tender warrior, appointed, equipped, empowered, anointed to nurture a universe and lift burdens from the whole world. Skin of angels lay over your bones of concrete. Gentle is your spirit, mild and meek, transport of earth from the heavenlies. Beautiful are your flaws. Content within yourself, you expose them all. Imperfections, vulnerabilities, misconceptions, insecurities. You are the strength in the presence of all of these. You are the absolute, the raw and the naked truth, the thickest part and the deepest root of the family tree and the tree of life. A colorful manifestation of an invisible Christ we see every day. Take your place and rest in your current state and rest. Lounge free in your space and rest, knowing that you have strategically been placed by love, with love, from love, to love. I behold you, woman, basking in the glow of femininity, at one with nature in harmony, peace in your soul, tranquility. Thank you. When I first saw Monica, the first thing I noticed that Monica did not have a belly button. Eve, the first woman, is the only woman that did not have a belly button because she had no mother. So that was the first thing that attracted me to this piece. Secondly, Monica has no face, but her face is everybody's face. It's every woman's face, it's every race's face, it's every culture's face. You can't see her eyes, you can't see her nose. Generally, you can tell an ethnicity by the shape of a person's nose and eyes. She doesn't have one, so she's reflective of everybody to me. The tulips. Tulips used to be, it still is, a sign of purity and love. It's been replaced, I guess, by the rose, but initially it was the tulip that was a red tulip was a symbol of pure love. Monica just seems like, I'm happy to see her relaxing because I'm a woman and I'm very prideful to be a woman. And like Monica, I imagine, she's probably plays a lot of roles, wears a lot of hats in society, so she doesn't get to rest often. So to see her lounging like this, I celebrate her lounging and relaxing and just being surrounded by nature's beauty.